University of the Incarnate Word. Let's look at that part of the campus shown here boxed in red. This is where we would set up for an event at UIW. The Student Engagement Center is one of two buildings within which we might hold indoor events. Perhaps setting up tables in the hallways, perhaps using one of the lecture rooms, or perhaps using one of the ballrooms, as we'll see inside. The Maybe Library has a 120-seat auditorium that is very comfortable, has a stage and a full PA, as well as a screen for PowerPoints or movies or lectures. The mall is simply the open-air stretch between the Student Engagement Center and the library, where we could set up pop-up tents. The video begins with our tour guide, Dr. John Hooker, standing on the porch of the Student Engagement Center and looking out over the mall.
Tables out in this area. Okay. And it's great because there's lots of places to sit. There's lots, there's lots of foot traffic. Now it's Sunday morning or early Sunday afternoon, depending on, what
yeah, we're talking 11:03.
The final thing is. So I got Sunday morning confirmed, but I'll inquire if we want to do it here. I'll inquire for a later time on Sunday.
So you're thinking of that outdoor space?
The other nice thing, this would be this. We can actually walk over there. Yeah. That's a short walk, and then
Yeah, we're interested in all the resources. Well, we want all the resources you have. In other words, to look at that and catalog that and understand and plan through using that.
Of course. We'll talk about all that stuff that's here. And then there's some possibility of like a mobile solar charging station as well.
Very cool.
Very nice, right?
Some of the engineering folks have been working on.
Could you put it on a trailer behind an EV and... No, sorry. So,
Thanks for all the intros. Of course. Yeah.
Let me start with a little bit better look at this place.
That's the same spot where the
So that's exactly. There's where the film festival was.
Yeah.
And if y'all wanted to, what we've got right now is 4 tables. They're actually reserved for a spot, but I'm gonna confirm that if the weather is nice, we would set them up out here.
So 4
have like 2 here and 2 here.
So 4 tables and chairs to go with them, and
2 chairs each table.
Great.
And these are nice places.
And we could get more or less if we, there's enough time to ask for more or less.
And is there electricity out here? I suppose there must be, really.
There must be. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can see.
Oh, my hat? Yes, please.
There's a box on that tree over there.
Okay, so we got power there, and we got power across the big oak tree base.
We have a couple tables set out over here in particular, and then we will be able to run power.
Yeah.
Okay. So very good. And we've got a couple of picnic tables to spare.
We can go inside, and I'll show you. You've already seen it. But it's also very common to have tables lining either.
Oh, let's take a look.
We went there, cafeteria.
So this is...
Yeah, probably. And there's a Starbucks right here. I could check on its hours. I'm not sure whether it's open on the weekend or not.
Yeah, let's do that just to kind of get a feel if this is a valuable, even an accessible area.
Peter, you want to take a nice video here so people can see?
I will.
So we can see here.
Indeed, I will. Right now, I'm interested in finding out if this is an open space for Sunday.
Thank you.
Okay, so the rest of it is open. Okay, good. Saturday, Sunday, that's closed on Sunday.
Cafeteria is open, on Sunday.
Dining is open?
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, okay.
Well, there's its hours. So Sunday,
Yeah, kind of a bit of a break in between. In other words, probably closed for those 2.5 hours on Saturday and Sunday. Alrighty.
What I would like to confirm is that we could set up the tables right here.
Yeah, that would be...
Along
If you
there.
want to do
You'd have
indoor.
an open cafeteria.
It's always for water and bathrooms, right? As long as we've got especially access to water and bathrooms, and people coming with tables know they'll have a water and bathrooms.
Sure. The closest
You want to do indoor?
I'm sure there's,
Yeah,
there's
they-
probably a
they
bathroom in there.
definitely are here.
So let me just do a quick panorama of the interior. Very nice space.
It's nice.
3 levels, counting the one we're on.
Just all the time you'll have tables lining
Yeah,
lining
like
this
like
wall,
these tables.
First,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea in the sense of we do want student involvement, most definitely, right? That's
Yeah,
a big
that's-
deal. So the idea of student organizations being able to come and set up and be participants would be great.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
for
I'll
them
make
all.
sure we get our environmental science
Everything.
table here,
Good.
which is the main, the main thematic one that would be in support of it. But there's another,
Yeah.
there's the sustain group, which would be
Oh,
great.
okay.
And there is, I heard they have started new group which is called CCL, Climate Reality Lobby.
Citizens Climate Lobby?
CCL,
Yes,
Citizens.
yes, that's true too.
So just invite them here also. I mean,
course.
okay.
We have a local chapter lead, Stuart Birnbaum,
Yeah.
Professor Emeritus UTSA in Geology, who
Yeah.
is the head of the CCL here in town, and he has written to someone who had not yet responded.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let me.
yeah. So Stuart rather.
Citizens Climate
Lobby, that's right.
I know the person here who's heading that.
Okay, his name is Stuart Birnbaum.
Professor. Yeah.
They will have received, that's how you spell it, right. They will have received an email 2 days ago, 3 days ago from Stuart asking about this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So it's good if you kind of
Good.
let them know that we're coming for them. No, I mean, that,
Metaphorically speaking. So this is what it would be, and yeah, we'd have the. I'm gonna confirm now. I think they might have. It's ambiguously written. They might have reserved a space on the top floor because it's called Concourse 1. And I don't know what Concourse 5. There's Concourse 1, 2, and 3, and so I was like, well, this sounds the most like Concourse 1 to me, but it might also be upstairs where I think I'll try to make.
and that would be the room that we'd use as our indoor space, auditorium / speaker.
That I haven't reserved.
Okay.
So if y'all want one, again, I'd have to.
Can we see it? Yeah.
I can show you an example of
Yes.
the rooms we have.
Please.
Peter, I mean, it's ideal is to be staying here, and
Well, so again, if we have an indoor presentation, we're not going to be here in the hallway.
I know, but if they have access, if they have access.
Right. Well,
Unless you guys have a projector or something.
Yeah, that's what.
Well,
One-
I wouldn't want to hold the speakers in here necessarily. We'll figure that out later. Let's see the space, please.
We elevating or staring? Does it
It doesn't matter to me.
Stair is okay. Exercise.
get our steps?
Right.
This is beautiful. Look.
So can I poke my camera nose in there and
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't.
So this is a ballroom.
This is the ballroom. This gets a lot of traffic. So we can definitely inquire, but I would be a bit surprised. It's actually twice this size too, because
Those back wall folds, yeah. Okay.
Where is it?
Morning. And so that was a ballroom. You were thinking about a different room, a concourse, or
so. Would I? Anyway, we'd have a very high chance of getting one of these classrooms
okay.
available for audio visual. Let's go. So
Bathrooms.
Library, that's fine too. The library over there.
we could look into
Right?
that. Yeah.
For
Sure.
environmental festival,
Sure.
because it's right there, people don't have to look for it, right?
we have these kinds of.
Yeah. So,
They have projectors,
gotcha.
audio, visual.
Gotcha. I was going to say that other space we just visited didn't look like it had the ready-built projector screen, projector combo.
The ballroom on the other half of it does have a
okay.
big projector. So again, if the whole thing were available,
That could, that's a big space.
That's a big space.
Yeah.
And there again is the ceiling mount.
Space, I don't know.
The other the thing about so it adds on another layer of complexity if we want audio visual.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's as big of a deal as the Environmental Film Festival, because we had to really make sure that we had assistant. I can log into these computers and we could show a PowerPoint slide and have people talk over it or something like that.
And could you play a video from a laptop the same way as you do the PowerPoint? Yeah. Okay.
I reckon so. I can test that out, but actually it doesn't look like anything's hooked up. But I could bring. We could.
Right.
It looks like.
Right. Just bring a laptop, hook it up there, the HDMI, and.
Yeah.
Right. There's a way. It's clearly made so that this plays a video means that projector shows it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
As you
So and I'll double check that I have access to all this good stuff.
That you have the power.
I do have the.
Yes.
Looks like there's even.
Very good. And again, this also looks like it opens back. No, I guess maybe not. It's a little different from the. Anyway.
Actually, it
because it does that pulling thing.
Yeah, it looks like that's a door that would. So you could probably
pull open.
If we felt we needed a bigger space than this.
Right, great, because that's handy to be able to day of. If we think if we plan for 200 and we get 60, okay, we just use a smaller space, and that's a little nicer for the people who are in the space.
Right.
And this was a classroom. Again, you were talking about a concourse. You're not sure what that meant.
So, yeah. What I have in mind is reserving that bottom floor for the tables.
Okay.
Games for the student organizations to put out there, and for vendors.
Right.
If they just want to sign people up or something like that. And I don't, if they have their own kind of stands and stuff like that, then we should be able to add, just scooch a table out of the way and add their table.
Outside on the hallway, right?
I was thinking, right, outside on the mall if the weather's good. On the first floor.
Near the
Gotcha.
The only real disadvantage to that is if, wrangling everybody and saying, okay, let's all go up and see and watch a presentation if you want a speaker.
That's the thing I'm kind of not.
Well, we will.
Just everything together, So.
And that's, again, we've always planned in terms of an indoor-outdoor. We've always planned in terms of having outdoor with tables and whatever.
Yeah.
And an indoor with an auditorium, PowerPoint presentation. So we were always facing that. We should always be planning for that. Whether or not we can realistically put it all in one space, that's what we can talk about that. But again, what we're here to do is see the resources.
Or the street.
Well, the auditorium holds a lot. Yeah, holds well over 100. And it's the ability to be right next door. My only thinking about the drawback.
Okay. So this is again the Student Engagement Center patio. One side over to the other side where we were standing before.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's so cool.
how do you pronounce it? Maybe
Maybe, yeah.
library.
Yeah.
But we're sure that it is. Okay.
It may be a library.
You took the picture, right? Maybe library.
Yeah.
We are on the scene of our former triumph.
Thank you. That's nice. Nice AC.
And I guess. So, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
we could get 2 or 3 tables, just depending
Yeah, yeah.
which way, and then there may be something going on.
Oh, great. It's unused and the lights are on.
I love this theater.
Yeah, it looks really well.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 120 seats.
120.
Yeah. Yeah, like that, and then
Clearly with a projector and a screen and power, and clearly there's a PA. I mean, you know, somebody on stage with a mic or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I didn't talk with the AV people, but yeah. Again, just getting it because it's on a Sunday.
Somebody has to open it.
Somebody has to open it and close it. Yeah, I mean, you know, and
So it's not a, yeah.
you know that may be when they're, especially if we need to get audio visual on the
Assistance,
weekend,
yeah,
it could
yeah.
be- that's when they start talking a little bit. It won't be a lot of money, but it's.
Can we,
It'll be a fee to get somebody up here, yeah,
we
yeah.
can operate on our own. He's expert.
Well, it's their system, so they, as far as the rules go, the rules might require a
They'll
staff.
definitely lock the door.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they need us to get in. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll ask about
Ask
it. I
about
don't.
it.
You know, it's not exorbitantly expensive because you have a UIW co-sponsor. And so.
Yeah.
Great. So, these are the two. We have seen a number of classrooms and the hallway, perhaps that is, again, what did you call it? The not Coliseum, what is it called? Concourse.
Yeah.
So, and the library space. So we've got a lot of inside spaces. Now, one of the difficulties that most people have is parking, right?
Yeah. So we can arrange on a Sunday. It shouldn't be hard. I'm going to set that up.
Okay.
People can use a QR code if we put.
So like get a QR code in your cell phone, you walk in with a cell phone and drive by or whatever, and that'll lift up the gate?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but mechanically, yeah, we'll generate a QR code for people who want to park, and they'll get permission to come and probably park in that garage later.
Oh, well, can we see that? Because that was my next question: is how many spaces do you have? You know, if it's if
they
it's
would
parking
be
out here, it would be
On
difficult.
a Sunday morning, well, yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be a problem. But if we walk this way, we'll walk by the garage, and it's a fewer stairs route to the solar house this way.
Okay.
You can see that, but yeah, short answer is on a weekend, there's not going to be any shortage of parking places unless there's some event that I don't know about.
Right.
So that's
Dallas Cowboys come and do a practice session, or yeah, right. Spurs come and do a practice. That's more likely.
Well, you know, we should be so lucky is to have a central spot. You know.
So we come back to the logistics of having. We just have to think through the idea of parking being physically one place, the event being physically another place, the solar house being, you know,
Right.
when there's separation, we just got to make sure.
So,
But built-in audience. This is a residence hall.
right. There's the parking garage where I think a lot of people would sort of.
Oh, this is the parking. I
Yeah.
thought it was a residence hall.
On top it is.
So we can park in the garage?
Endangered species. Well, not really.
We can park in the garage.
We need to take a selfie.
It's always better, you know.
So I'm sorry again. The idea is that we would be able to park here if with the QR. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's. I mean, it's hundreds of spaces probably.
Right. And then there's spaces, you know, kind of
Outside.
Here.
Okay.
Park here too.
We'll just have to double check. So it's Sunday, so it's not a game. So that's going to be the main thing that would be in the way. I'll put my ear to the ground and find out what else is going on the campus.
So what's the event today here now? Do you know?
Move in.
Oh, move in. I'll have to come by for a taco and see how they are.
Yeah.
Quality testing.
If you're hungry, there's a food, okay?
So we're on our way to Solar House now?
That's right.
Over the river and through the woods.
Is it too much more?
Or under the river and through the woods.
So
Howdy.
this is the San Antonio River.
Yeah. The headwaters, yeah, right.
That's right.
Tree planting, right?
So
Probably.
so upstream is that away
That
to look
way, right.
from the
So that's
gravity
north,
things.
And yeah, the blue hole is.
Just right up.
You see another footbridge, which is the other way to get over here is take this other footbridge. It's fine. It's just you can see that there's a lot more steps to it. So this
Oh, okay. You sort of go up into the trees. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, very cool.
Map that area in our geology
That's
class.
the advantage of being a professor. You can do anything to students and they will do it, right?
Pretty much. Well,
So-
pretty much. During class time, yeah. But
As a homework or something, you know.
yeah. And I can certainly entice them with volunteer service hours. They need to collect those. And actually, right ahead, you can see
Oh.
the solar house
Okay.
right here.
My father was a university dean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and mother was a
See, I've
principal
got-
of all girls school.
Got 50.
What university?
So I'm from that background. So education is very important to me.
So here is the natatorium, which is easy to find on Google, just as a placemaker.
It's so different.
Yeah.
Oh, and so this is your stadium, as it were, huh? The McDermott Center?
Having to navigate all that stuff. Yeah, this is the football stadium.
Oh,
The McDermott Center is the basketball.
okay. So basketball and football. So if we have a really, 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 really big crowd,
And the baseball, you can see the nettings up around the baseball to catch
the flies, right?
This is the solar house.
This is the library. I'm all SOM.
No, this is our solar. So the SOM is it's across town. This is
So
not
when I
here.
come on
No. To the SOM, the School of Osteopathic Medicine library. Yeah, I can send you a cool thing, right? You could.
yeah.
I would also say, if we can rope off some parking spots, and if we can get a demo of the solar house.
As part of the
This would
package,
be a
yeah,
cool-
yeah,
This is,
yeah.
This is a possibility, but I don't know if either of those things. I don't know how. If there's again, if the Cowboys are coming, they're not going to surrender a single parking spot. You know, so
Right.
that's
Well,
those are big ifs. But if you guys are interested,
Yeah.
and the other thing is, if people aren't, this is off the beaten path as well. So that has the advantage of foot traffic.
And it's again, if there's an indoor-outdoor possibility, or if we set up indoor-outdoor, that's right together. That's right there. There's either the library or it's all right there.
And in case of bad weather, we could presumably move in. Actually, that's a. Hey,
Or you know what we could?
We can go
can I
inside.
introduce you to Daniel?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh,
is it Daniel
the
Potter?
famous Daniel Potter.
Oh, famous Daniel Potter.
Well, I've heard your
How are
name.
you?
Good to see you.
Hello.
Hi, Daniel Potter.
We are
Pete Bella.
environmentalists.
Daniel, nice to meet you.
It's John Hooker. We've met several times.
Yes.
But just in
Yes.
case. They're planning a Sunday event.
Okay.
On September 21st. I
Okay.
don't know if you recall that that's Sun Day. It is on a Sunday too, but it's a day celebrating solar energy.
It's a Bill McKibben national effort that we're trying to get a local installation going here in San Antonio. So it's,
Yeah.
Okay.
is there can we take a quick tour? Because what I'm doing right now is kind of showing people what we have as resources here on campus.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sal.
Well, it's just it's a good coincidence.
We are all environmentalists.
Yes.
Very good.
We're all on the same team.
Very good. So, what do you show people? I can see some complex mathematics, that I like. But as far as if you have tours or if you have student groups or if they come in, what do you show them typically?
Yeah.
Yes, all of the above. So we do a little bit of everything. So right now we meet with different groups, all age groups, elementary, middle, high school, college. You know, we've had USA here, we've had UTSA's architecture master's program here. We just try to be a very flexible space to allow people an opportunity to come in and expand their own ideas based on what we have here. So we're really a center of innovation. If you see the panels behind you, these panels are dedicated.
Oh, the solar panels,
Yes, these solar panels are dedicated to various student projects. The one we have here on top will be a headwaters project where we have water for headwaters. So it will power a pump that will continue the flow of water to allow a usable water source in the sanctuary. The 4 panels behind it are for another project. We're waiting on funding within the university where we'll build a solar pergola, which is that.
Right, this guy right here.
This is the headwaters 3D print.
Sweet.
And then that is the solar, it's called Project Helios. So that would be behind the library, the McAfee Library, and be a area that students can go to. They can charge. Yeah. So, yeah. And then we run tours. Senior Capstone uses this space for their senior design projects so that they kind of have an exclusive place to work. We work with all student groups. We've had Sustain was a student group that's kind of come and gone and come and gone, and they've done a green bake sale here where they've made their cookies and their baked goods
Using a solar oven?
sell them to generate
On this energy?
using the clean energy of the solar house.
Wow, very
We have various engineering equipment here for the faculty and the students to come work.
And needless to say, it's basically all powered.
It's all powered. We are grid tied. So, but we produce a surplus of clean energy.
Yeah.
We are
that's
connected to the natatorium, so everything that we produce above and beyond what we consume goes to the natatorium and then they use it up there.
And that producer. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe not while you're actually baking, but.
No. And you know, I rarely turn on artificial lights because the way that we've oriented, we take advantage of natural daylighting,
yeah, you don't need it in here now.
It's
south, this direction.
yeah, but sun comes, I mean, obviously it's coming, but sometimes east side is,
Right, but southern exposure is always going to get that sun throughout the entire day. Yep.
Very nice, very nice. Very
Because we're planning our event for 11 to 3, and because I'm not sure, it seems to me that we've looked at, there's the mall area, there's the student engagement center, there's the Maccabee Library, or maybe library. So those are probably the resources, if we're thinking in terms of indoor, outdoor, that is table set up, either vendors or whatever, but and then using the indoor space, auditorium, or the student engagement center for a lecture. That would sort of be our focus of where we would set up.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that this, for some people, might be a bit of a walk or a mystery or something. It might be a problem. I don't know why. But, so what I'm spinning out is the idea of perhaps I wouldn't want you to be open from 11 to 4. In other words, in my ideal world, that would be too long for somebody to just be sitting here. Maybe somebody comes from over there.
Right.
But the idea of...
Having a window of time where they can come tour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could do that. We've done that in the past. When we first opened, I was on one of the stops for Solar San Antonio. We've done
I'm sure.
numerous events to try and, encourage and give people an opportunity to come in, ask questions, and see what this is all about.
Right, and that's our goal too. That's what Sunday is about, is encouraging solar.
So
Very
what's your
good.
background? Are you an engineer?
I'm sorry?
What is your
Actually,
background?
residential construction. So I'm a math major with a computer science minor, and my family had a home building business. So I got into construction as a general contractor, and the opportunity arose to be able to work with the students here in engineering. I took the first engineering course offered here at UIW, but I needed to graduate before that program, came to
Ran
fruition.
through,
So
yeah.
I got out. I started taking some courses at SAC to go into a master's program.
Very nice.
I got the opportunity to play baseball overseas, so I went to play baseball in the Czech Republic and Australia for 2
Oh,
years.
sweet.
Wow.
And then I came back and I just started working in construction.
So do you have any good vendors, reliable vendors that we can call?
That you would think of for the purpose.
Being that we've been here for almost 12 years now. Some of those vendors are not as fresh as they were when we first opened, but there are some people like Mission Solar.
Is that
somebody that we-
OCI? Is that different
Yes,
from, okay.
yes. So we've rotated through a few folks that have been our kind of point of contact there, but we still have a pretty good rapport with them, and they are always willing to help support our projects.
That's great. And also, as far as you talk about having done numerous tours, would it be possible to use your list of people who have come here for tours, to use them to reach out to them as far as advertising our event?
I can see what I can come up with. A lot of the tours are just like schools and things like that, if that's what you're
Right,
looking for.
right. Well, that's true too, yeah. I mean, student engagement on a campus is
Yeah.
kind of definitely an attractor.
That's been mostly what we've done as of recent, so.
Okay.
The thing here is like a IRA credit disappears end of this year, okay?
Right.
30%. So that's why part of this goal is like to attract people and maybe sign up for vendors who can install on their rooftop. So that's why we need reliable, because so many people have gone through this thing and they just
San Antonio Express News had an expose about solar installers who ripped people off.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't want that kind. That's
Right.
why.
Have you
Yeah.
reached out to Ben about Big Solar?
Yeah,
Big Sun?
Big Sun.
Big Sun, I'm sorry, at
Yeah,
SOM, the
Yeah.
School of Osteopathic Medicine.
Huh.
Okay, yeah. So
We
that's
just,
where
we
the,
just are commissioning a new install
Oh,
at
wow.
the library at the School of
Yeah,
Medicine.
so
that's what we're talking. Yeah, that event is going on in a week or so. Yeah.
It keeps getting, seem to be pushed back,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Last I heard, it's September 2nd, and it is going.
Is that
forward.
when it's gonna be? Okay.
I think so.
I'm on that list. I actually just did the training for our interface to the console to get the data earlier this week, so.
So we have like multiple, education is the main thing for Sunday, to use the solar energy for whoever comes,
Right.
the whole world. But another thing is to access them right there, vendor, so they can sign it and use that 30% before it expires.
Sure.
So that's another thing,
Well,
and
And I'm interested in finding a speaker who can talk to that.
yeah, speaker.
Because the idea of those IRA credits, about all that's left on the tree are the tax credits to the IRS, right? In other words, the IRA, the funds have all been pulled back by the Trump administration. But there are some funds for tax credits, basically for EVs. I'm not sure about solar, but
I'm not as up to date on the credits. I was when we commissioned, because that was one
You
of the
used
perks,
them.
and that's one of the reasons we grid tied, is
Yeah.
because initially we wanted to demonstrate a standalone.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes
with
good
batteries,
sense.
But when we saw the credits, we were like, we're absolutely
Obviously,
grid.
yeah.
Because we actually had to bore under this parking lot into the natatorium to make our electrical connection.
So it cost a little bit.
It did, but it definitely was worth the connection.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Back to, I mean, it's the right thing to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're a little
powering
generator
it, yeah,
to
right.
send energy back.
So the idea of somebody who can speak about that sunsetting tax credit would really be helpful too, because there's a lot of confusion, even misinformation about them. So if we can think of somebody authoritative, it may not be on campus, maybe yes, maybe no, but I just thought I'd throw that out
Do
because,
you know Alan that,
Yeah.
Montemayor?
Yes.
He came here, right?
he seems to know
He knows.
all about that.
And
but
it is
yeah.
in our-
Well, I'll talk to him about knowing that kind of tax credit scheduling and the
Yeah.
issues of its sunsetting. That's kind of very particular,
Well,
but that's
well,
good,
no,
you're
we
right.
We worked a little bit together with Pam Ball on the water for headwaters, and so
Cool.
he seems to be in the know about all those
Yeah.
things much more than
Alan
I
knows
am.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Alan is a.
He's a resource. So
He is. And he's on
I
the
don't know
team.
if
He's on the
back in
planning
town from
team.
Big Ben.
Yeah,
He
came.
is.
He is, okay.
Oh, you know that too?
Yes,
He goes
yes.
every year.
Yeah.
Big Ben.
Very cool. So,
Amazing. Oh my God.
so right now we're looking. Last night we'd all but decided on the. Do you know the San Antonio College Access Building? Do you know where that is? It's
No.
281 and Josephine Street. That area right in there.
Okay.
And it's a huge building. Bottom line is, it's very welcoming and it's also free and very friendly. We had almost decided on that last night. We had a Zoom call and Darshana brought this opportunity up.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, I'm in making this video, that's what I've been doing of different venues I've been visiting. I make a
Okay.
venue, show the people on the panel who are making the final selection,
Responses.
see what they like. And we're down to Access and UIW at this point.
Yeah.
And this will be their first evidence.
I wish we could leverage that to get a paint job on the house because we are in dire need of one. And I have been talking to facilities about it, but I mean, I would love people to come here, but I'd hate to see them in this condition. But
That's okay. We're not. But I appreciate what you're saying.
Green.
Yes.
Make that whole stadium green.
we'll paint the whole thing green.
No, not painting, green, like energy-wise.
Oh, yes.
Metaphorically green.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, metaphor, yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning energy-wise.
Yes.
Just like you are making this building, make that thing.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to.
Just a matter of having Mission Solar deliver free panels.
That's right. Well, we were very close at one point in time right after we commissioned this building, to doing a huge install here on campus with a kiosk and everything.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it fell through because Mission was really trying to partner with universities to have these learning installs, particularly at university campuses. But it just didn't work out. They were offering significant discounts on the installation, and we've got great southern-facing roofs.
Exactly. I'm like,
So,
we
think
don't
about Founders
really,
Hall,
Yeah.
like how much
Exactly.
solar energy those walls are just going to absorb. And
That's right. That's right.
The point of contention, I think, ended up being at the time, who would warrant the roofs if there was, something had to be penetrated to mount the install, and so that was kind of an area that we weren't able to work through.
Well, that's too bad because that's a minor consideration.
I
if you
think
ask
so,
me.
We can push university to help.
Yes.
Environmental group.
Yes.
we could try it again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Disguise it as a stove vent that you need to poke through, and they'll go, stove, here, sure, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, yeah, you have meeting.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's got to go.
Thanks so much.
So you are in charge
Yeah.
of this thing?
I am.
Thank you again so much for the
Pleasure
tour.
to meet you, yes.
Yeah.
I will keep in touch with you, and we'll see if we can set something up
Yep.
for the 21st.
Just let me know.
Thank
With,
you. Pretty good timing. I do have to go.
Yeah, I think we're,
And then, but that's what we have to offer.
Yeah.
that's great. So, if you've got really good eyes, you can see that there's a stop sign. I'm pointing the camera at a stop sign where the car is turning. That is an entrance onto campus right next to Hildebrand. There's the old USAA building that people will know. But the point is, there's the entrance. You come down, take a left at the stop sign, come down this street, and that takes you. So you come to this stop sign, and you take a right at the stop sign again, and that takes you to the garage. So it is both a residence hall and a garage. And I'm walking over towards the entrance of the garage just to show you. So I think there will be absolutely no problem with, whoops. Hi. Thank you. She wasn't paying attention, neither was I. So it's a residence hall and a parking garage. And we can park there.